All right, we are back with part 2. Part 1 was posted yesterday on our normal Between the Studs time. It was so long we had to go overtime. Let's see what the rest of the discussion entails. So, the next one is still the biggest modular set ever made, as far as footprint, right? Because this is 1.5.
And I assume part count as well.
Let's check on the part count here. But
yeah, 3,900 parts. That is huge.
Almost 4,000 pieces.
Now, this was special as well because this marked the 10th anniversary of the Modulars, because this was 2017.
Was this the 11th modular?
This is the 11th.
Technically with Market Street?
No, this was the 12th.
12th.
Okay. Because the Brick Bank was 11th.
Gotcha, okay. So this is getting on towards the later half of modular design. Wasn't this the last one that had the original classic smiley faces too? Because the diner, which we'll talk about in just a second, changed it.
This is the last one with the classics. And this is a underrated one, I feel like, and the reason being is it was on the market for 5 years.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think it's still on the market.
It's still
so
on
this
the
is
market.
year 6 of it being available for sale, which is a long time for a Lego set.
Yeah.
I think they knew that if it was one and done in a year or two, that it would really shoot up in value. I think it actually did when it came out of stock for a while.
It did for a little while, and we actually started selling them for more, and then everyone was like, oh, this is back in stock now. What?
And it just stayed in stock.
Yeah, it still is. They bumped the price up $20 when they did that with a lot of sets.
But I'm really actually glad it's one of the more commonly available ones because it is a really cool modular.
Very good set.
This is one that I actually won it at a contest, and it was amazing pieces and a build experience. So really good. It's basically 3 modular buildings in one.
Look at, and they're tall too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
it's a lot of parts.
You got a coffee shop.
Floors there.
Very much harkening back to the cafe
this
corner.
This is really cool. A music store,
a music
studio.
store.
Yeah, this is a store, but then also up here you've got this ballerina.
Dance studio.
Yep. So on this side, on this building here, you got an AFOL scene here. You got a cafe corner building ready to be
I've
built
never
there.
noticed that.
No.
That is really cool. It's a city display.
And you even have some micros. Look, there's the cafe corner, there's the Market Street, and there's the Green Grocer on the
not
shelf.
only
That's
that.
awesome.
Yep.
There's your cafe corner box.
That is so cool.
Printed piece.
How have I never seen this?
I actually have never looked in the interior.
You never
of
looked
this
into it?
set, and I don't know.
I built it, so
how
I know a
the
little
heck
bit about it.
I haven't ever looked. Oh, I didn't realize that was attached to.
So on the next floor, there's a dentist's office, and I love this sign. It says "Prevents Yellowing," which is a joke on Lego bricks yellowing.
That's very funny.
Yep. A photography studio over here with a really old-timey camera.
Oh, an outdoor kitchen here for the AFLL.
Look at that photography studio.
That's
that background
really
is amazing.
good. How the heck? I legit don't know how I've never looked inside this set.
I've taken this apart. I've taken the roofs off.
I've never
I
looked
never
in it.
have paid any attention.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah. And then on the floor below that, you have I think it's an exquisite bakery and a flower shop.
Wow, that
there.
cake. Look at that.
And beautiful windows with the garage doors. You got some giant flowers up here. No brick built text, but you got some interesting brick details nonetheless.
Check that out. These are big old scoops.
And Thor's hammers.
Oh, yeah, and not only that, it's got Thor's hammer used as an architecture point. This is really a lot better. Oh, look at that. He got a red toilet seat. Dark red, actually.
Dark red. Oh, an old-timey toilet seat. A wooden toilet seat.
Yeah, because it's even the old-timey one. It's got the pipe going down and then the little flusher from the top.
Yep. But yeah, so probably one of the most detailed interiors.
The Eiffel Tower.
It's the Eiffel Tower set over in the garage.
Yeah,
it's the old version.
But that's the one we have out there, yeah.
It's gonna get yellow in that window, though.
It is, yeah.
Well, he's not thinking smart. That's why.
Prevents
he's got
yellowing.
underneath, yeah.
You got the dentist who will prevent your yellowing down there, so it's pretty great. Scene.
Okay, so this is way cooler than I actually have ever known.
It's definitely one of the most elaborately detailed modulars. I don't know if aesthetically it's the most beautiful, but it's definitely a good one.
It's very good. I love the curved, what do you call it?
Yeah, rounded building up here.
It's kind of like it's the best of both worlds in that it gives you corner buildings, but
it's a
straight one. And this is kind of what I thought the Parisian restaurant should have been set up like.
Somehow done, yeah.
So that you've got, your solid walls matching solid walls and not leaving one exposed.
Assembly and the fountain in the middle, assembly square is the name of this set, and it's a square. It's great. You can just imagine people going to and fro. To and fro? Is that
Frodo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Frodo baggy
Frodo.
pants?
Yeah.
I love the cake in the window. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Fancy
giant
window.
cake. On the back, it's a little plain. You do have a fun detailed area here, a nice stairway on the back of this
stairway's
one.
nice.
A few like a plant growing on the wall.
That's neat. You have roof access there.
And somebody did not water their plant.
Oh.
They're
That
very
AFL,
intentional.
He was too busy in there building Lego sets.
Yep.
Yep.
This is a very good set.
My only complaint with this, is that it's almost too big to move.
Yeah,
Because
it's getting there.
when you go to pick these up, they're nice and square. But this, if you hold it like this,
You're
it's
feeling worried.
Really
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, actually, that's what I would have thought. But when I picked it up to set it down on the table, I picked it up and it's a lot sturdier than I thought it would be. I thought it would start to like want to go in.
Yeah, it's
and-
better than it could be,
Yeah.
but I still get worried moving it. I can see
No,
Chris's
that's
point.
it is a lot bigger. You know, it's got a whole extra 16 on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people don't really move these around a whole lot.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of
That's the next night's
a
shield
first
as well.
world problem. That
Yeah,
we
we're gonna
have.
stop talking about Next Tonight's
And
right
look,
now.
wait, are you kidding me? You can't be complaining. This is such a good part.
Mm-hmm.
Next
Yeah.
Tonight's gave us one of the best architectural parts.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think
Next
there's
rules.
plenty of great detail. I gotta rank this one. Oh man, do I have to give it another 9? I think it's a 9, just because I think the concern about moving, the back isn't 100% used. It's not bad. Roofs are a tiny bit plain. You could have had something up here. They've started doing that in more modern modulars, stuff on the roof. So there's just a few tiny weaknesses, but really a fantastic anniversary edition of a modular set. So a lot of cool nods to the previous sets. But what do you guys think? Let's start with Joe. What's your ranking on this one?
This has grown on me a lot already. Like I thought it was a good looking one. You know, it's a lot bigger. It's got a lot going on. Outside looks good. I still have no idea how I've never looked at the interior before.
The interior is really amazing.
I just passed over it, and the
Probably the best
interior
part of the set.
is so well done. I honestly kind of want to give it a 10, and I haven't given a 10 yet.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 10.
It's also, like, it's not collectible because it's not expensive yet, but it's the cheapest of its size.
Exactly, yeah.
You could get this for retail still.
Yeah, you can.
And that's amazing. So it's
and
that's
it's
good.
the 10th anniversary, so 10 out of 10 makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not giving it a perfect one just because I think it's got just a few little
You know, you're just saying that because it's got
Spiritual.
Nexo parts.
that too. But just a few things like that. But it's really such a great build. So.
It would be a 10 for me if it were 2 modulars. Like I said, the only thing that gets it is just
It's structural.
it is so big. Proof of it being too big is the bent base plate back here.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened because it's so big.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't happen to a normal one. So I'm going to go 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have, this is a slight critique I didn't think about while I was looking at it, but when you put this in your city,
Mm-hmm.
it immediately offsets everything because it's 32 and a 16.
That's why you got to get a couple pet shops.
So
to,
you have to get 2 pet shops and only use 1 of the extra build. So it's
Mhm.
like you have to even it back out again, which, you know, it just depends on how you have your city set up. If it's just all in a line, it's fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people, you know, to save space, you wrap it around
Mhm.
and use corners. You can't do that because this will throw it off. Like, I
And-
tried to do that the other day when we took that short video.
Yeah, if you
And I
use
threw
the
it on.
road plates, the old base plates,
Mhm.
it ain't gonna work. But if you use the newer road modular chunk
Mhm.
pieces, those like 16 by 16s, this will work for that. So it is good that they went with that scale. But yeah, so some little tiny things you can nitpick about, but overall an awesome set, and it's still
Yeah.
a very affordable one. If you're gonna get a modular to start out with, this is actually a great
That's true. I'm
possibility.
considering it now. And it's cheap.
And it's cheap. That's the nice thing. Especially, we have a couple built ones. You can get it 20% off right now, so that's pretty awesome. So.
You know, the preventing yellowing, that needs to be on this one. Because this is the set we get in the most with the yellowing.
Wow.
Because
okay.
of this.
Isn't that strange?
It's always
it
this.
Really is.
Yeah. Now this
Yeah.
one looks good. But like we get this in all the time where this is just completely yellowed.
Interesting.
Beyond repair.
It must have something to do with the factory that they made that part in, because it's not even the
No, it
dish
just
doesn't
so
get
easily
it.
yellows on the top.
The tiles don't get it. It's just this
Surface
curved
area.
brick. Yeah,
Okay.
the quarter panels.
But I mean, looking at this set, I mean, it's so cool.
When you talk about brick lettering as being a highlight of modulars,
That's a good one.
Very good brick lettering. This was designed by Mike Psyche,
I love Mike
who has
Psyche.
designed some truly legendary sets. This was a
He did
little
the
earlier.
Saturn V.
He did.
and the Galaxy Explorer.
And the
Lions
90th Anniversary Castle and
a
many
little
other
bit of
great sets.
Rivendell.
So
We like
this is one of his. This is his dive into the modular line, and
this is very well
And
done.
this came with the car too, so don't forget
pink
the car.
roadster.
Yeah, I don't
awesome
think we
car.
have the car, but it's a
It's
great.
it's over there. We don't have any minifigures up here, but yeah. So black windows, tan building, really cool retro color scheme.
The window is so well designed.
Yeah.
I did know that it had the soundproofing studio there, which is really cool.
Got a
The
recording area.
studio.
Yeah. Above a diner wouldn't necessarily be the best place for it, but
Well, that's why it's 2 levels above
Yeah,
the
exactly.
diner, you know.
Yep, a boxer. All the minifigures have a slightly more detailed
Which,
faces.
to be fair, that guy's pretty cool.
He's pretty macho.
He is, but I never liked his hair.
That's fair.
Because that's the hairpiece they use on a lot of women.
Yeah.
And it's just that's what I see when I see it.
Fair enough.
And I always wondered, what's up with this cool boxer wearing a
Yeah,
weird hairstyle?
I think real martial artists and boxers keep their hair pretty short.
Trim,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't want to get it in your eyes.
Or at least pulled back, maybe like a ponytail or a man bun. But
the
yeah.
water cooler.
water
That's really
cooler,
neat.
a weight to lift so you can do some bench
Yeah,
presses.
and this is actually, like, I was just playing with it. This is a good punching bag. It actually moves around.
This is a very unique interior for modulars because
Yeah.
everything else has been pretty generic
and
city
then they're
stuff.
like,
so.
nah, let's put a boxing match in.
Yeah, a full ring.
I love this, actually. This is really cool.
Rounded
the
staircase.
wraparound staircase.
This looks like the where Ed would hang out.
Yeah.
CrossFit gym.
Absolutely. And the retro diner interior. This is
It's retro, baby.
really special. You got looks like some bacon and pancakes on the griddle
And
back
you know,
there.
so many diners look like this. Who started that? You know, somebody,
Yeah.
whoever started that really started something.
Yeah, this cool curved window here. That's just special parts usage there.
Now, this is interesting. We've seen these parts before. Those all
Palace
those stars.
Cinema.
Yeah.
On the Palace Cinema, yeah. I just, you know, it is so good. And this back right here, this plain.
Horrible.
I've looked at it before and I'm like, oh, your set's not complete. Yeah, all the tiling fell off here. I've always thought that it was missing something.
Yeah.
And especially because this is set up so it can be a corner building or a side, you know, go right
Yeah.
in line with something.
But if you do it as a corner,
It's missing that finished off tiling back here. So
It
this
is.
this one, beyond any others, should have had the back finished, I think. I
You
think
could have
it's
done
more
anything back
noticeable-
there. Yeah.
More noticeable on this one. They should have just finished out the sidewalk back there.
Yeah. But overall, I think this has got some cool details, but it does have some weaknesses because I think they were leaning very heavily into other things to make sure it was good. So, is this the right level?
no, you're good. You just had it off center. There you go. Yeah, I do like this a lot, and all of the interiors are great. My only thing is, like, they're so all over the place. Like, they all are cool, but it just, there's, you know, like you said, stuff was labeled. It's like, you know what it is. There's a diner. But
Yep.
then the rest is like, what is this now?
This layer's not on.
Not right. It's a little bit wonky here.
You're a little bit wonky.
Okay, so one thing I will say about the diner is it actually is super cool, but it doesn't necessarily match all the other modulars quite to the same level. It stands out quite a bit. Even the assembly square, it blends right in with all the other ones. It's very much part of the modular system. This is a little different. It's taking some big design choices, which are cool, but does it fit in with the rest of them?
The design period, but you do see that in cities.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
in fact, I was looking at a college. I think it might have been Stanford, and it was on TV this morning, and I was like, man, that's a beautiful campus. All these really old buildings on a river, and then they've got this like huge modern building
Yep.
with like. And it's right beside these really old buildings, and obviously they did that on purpose. And you see that in cities.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and look at this. This is an old building.
It is.
And then they built this new building around it.
You're right.
So to me, that doesn't bother
Still
me.
blends in for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just a little bit such a wild change of pace that it doesn't quite blend with the modular line for me. So I got to put this at a 7. It's a little bit lower for that reason, but I think there's some cool designs going on here. So. I also liked the classic smiley faces.
I did
So
too.
just because it was different and it was old-fashioned for a reason, now they've done it new, and it's way easier to produce for Lego. So,
Yeah.
but a few things that, yeah,
I'm
in the
with
back's
you
a
on
little
that.
plain. So.
When they were like, all right, here's the next modular, and it's like, why do they have different faces?
It's a
It had
choice.
become a thing.
I think now we're past this point, but
And
this was a point.
They did it with the 10th anniversary. It's like, that was the one, and now they're like, now we're gonna start doing them. Yeah, with this one I didn't like it. Now I'm used to it, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
But this is a great design of a set. The window designed super well. You've got the diner lettering done very well. It is a little all over the place with the theme, but I still think it's a very well done building. It's not yellowed, so that's a win.
Yes, this one isn't yellowed. So.
I'd say an 8 out of 10 on that one for me.
Now, this could be a 10, but it's not. Because the back is the worst part about it. So that really knocks it down one level for me. The second thing is it a straight building or is it a corner building? Or is it both? And then if it's both, it kind of loses some functionality, in my opinion, or some aesthetics. So that knocks it down a little bit too. And then there was the yellowing. So I'll overlook the yellowing in this case, and I'm just going to go with a 8.5.
There you go. Yeah, a good modular, maybe not quite as knock it out of the park as some we've seen, but yeah. Alrighty, let's get a few more on the table here.
All right, Corner Garage is next.
Corner Garage is next.
I can't believe Corner Garage and then Bookshop. That's wild to me. I feel like this is so much older than the Bookshop, but it's not.
It
Time
really
flies.
isn't. It really
it's
isn't.
not. That's so
This
crazy.
is 2019.
Wow, I don't know
Which
why.
is, what, 4 years ago already?
That is crazy.
insane.
Actually. Corner Garage. Now this is my modular right here.
Do you own this one?
No, it says my name. Joe's Garage.
There you go. I love it.
And what's missing here? Is the
No,
tow
it's in
truck
there.
missing? It's in
And it's
there?
beautiful.
Sweet.
Oh wait, I forget. This is a crank right here. You don't just have to use your finger. It actually has a crank.
I do really like it when it comes with cars.
I love this one too. This is my favorite.
Good
one.
tow truck
It's a
model.
very retro, old design, and it looks sick. I mean, forget the modular. The truck's good enough.
Joe's Garage. By accident, we meet.
I know, isn't that funny?
That's clever.
And then octane gas, like obviously you gotta.
These classic gas pumps are awesome.
So cool. And then Dr. Jones's Animal Care, no snakes.
Amazing.
It's
Great joke.
It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Dr. Jones, Indiana Jones. I
Yeah.
never saw that
Yeah,
before.
see,
That
they put
is
so many fun
cool.
Easter eggs in these sets.
That is cool. Yeah, and great color scheme. Dark orange, dark green, some medium blue highlights here, sand blue.
So this actually has a working lift.
Should we open up the
Oh,
floors
wow.
and have a look and see what's going on?
Absolutely. I don't know if I've seen this interior recently.
Top story seems to be an apartment.
That's a cool retro TV though.
No, what is this? The doctor's.
Wait, look, it's a cot.
This is the doctor's office. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And a little waiting room. Nice. And then down at the bottom, you have the garage. Got a little lift.
Which is fine. You can't really put a whole lot. in the
No, it's a garage.
You know, they got money in there, cash register you gotta have.
Makes sense.
A way to the animal
No,
hospital.
this
up
is
here.
one where the $100 bill does make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
You're not paying
Might be
$100 for a coffee.
They're charging you a good deal right there. Only $100 for a repair. Depends on the repair.
I don't know why, but with the
Wow,
garage,
that's-
I don't expect
that's
a
really cool.
detailed interior.
They're what's that called?
Calibrating the tire.
Something. It's where they fit it on there
Mhm.
onto the hub.
Tire rotation, right?
I think that might be it. Something. But that's really cool that they added that in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good set. I think the interior downstairs is a little plain, like you're saying,
But
Chris.
it's
There's not much you
garage.
can add.
I mean, wait. How about now?
there you go. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
pretty full.
exactly.
Pretty full.
And then you got your working lift that holds it up.
You got. I do like the Dr. Jones.
That's just a good
That's great. Animal
Easter
care. Good color scheme.
egg. New parrot.
Good tree. Yeah, this is very solid. What was my last score? That was what did I give it? An 8, 7, 8.
7.
There you
you
go.
From the
Seven.
downtown diner.
There you go. All right, so this is definitely.
That's a good part usage right there. I bet that only came in this set in sand blue.
I got to do an 8.5 on this one because it's a good building. It's not my favorite just because I think that some corner buildings have been a little bit better designed, but like the bank, for example, or there's just some other ones that stand out a little bit more to me.
I'm just saying though, when you break down, you
But
might
it's
rethink
good.
that.
I really do like the little spot you can sit in the sun up on the roof too. They're taking advantage of that space a little bit better. It's not just empty. So. But yeah, 8.5 for me. What do you guys feel on this one?
So Mark gave this an 8.5. Joe, what do you think?
I give this a 9. Solid.
One of your
easy.
favorites, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it has my name on it.
Yeah.
But not only that, I mean, that is a cool feature. But the truck is a fantastic, I think the best vehicle we've
Little
got.
access in the back.
Yeah, it even has a little bit on the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you're putting it up to your other one here, you still got your little door to go out into the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. They added a little something on the roof there. You can just go up there and have a nice, relaxing day because there's an apartment underneath this, right?
Sit
So
in the
this
sun,
is just
yeah.
the guy can come out on the roof. The color, the dark orange, I love. I think it's a really
And
good
dark
use on
green.
this one. Dark green, yeah, I was gonna say that next. The dark green really works well with the white, so I think it's great. And then there's also, you know, they had a separate entrance here, so it says, hey, you know, this is for dogs. You walk in, then the garage entrance is right here. So you have separate entrances to get to the building upstairs. The guy who, you know, lives there, he probably doesn't care. He's just like, oh, this is home. But I think this is a very good set all around. Not really any complaints. Lots of quarter tiles though.
Yep.
First one to use a lot of those, I bet.
At least as a detail.
And then the
feature.
Easter eggs are great. Dr. Jones, I mean, that's funny.
Joe's.
Octan, yeah,
Mhm.
by accident we meet. That's hilarious. So I'd say a 9 out of 10.
There you go.
Sure.
The garage door works really
Yeah.
good on this.
Very well
When
designed.
you've used Lego City garage doors,
gotta,
they just
like-
open and close, and this one actually has rubber wheels included in it, which add friction to it, so that it is so smooth. It's
It
so
works
much smoother
very
than a
well.
regular garage door. I like the fact that this is a corner building, yet it's got a different shape to
Yeah,
it because of the
that's
gas
true.
pump.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't see any reason this can't be a 10 out of a 10.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no, that's very fair.
You got
It's
it.
a great
Nothing.
set.
Nothing.
There's nothing
says-
wrong with it. Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. No.
Yeah, this is one I would possibly think about getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's gone up a little bit because it had a somewhat short shelf life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
But
it's a good one too.
It is collectible too. It's gone up more than some of the more recent ones. So. Very cool. And then the next one you got over here next to me, we'll slide this towards Joe actually, is the Birch Books. This is the Bookshop, right? Is what it's called.
Yes, Bookshop.
And this is another two-parter.
Yep.
So it splits into two. I always see it together though. I don't think we
We-
got maybe
no.
one separately. So.
We usually, for some reason, get this one in on its own sometimes.
The teal building.
I've never seen this one on its own.
Yeah. And speaking of cool colors with like the dark orange in the garage,
Yeah, these
teal.
great colors.
How cool is that? And the nougat,
This is one of the better ones as well.
dark blue on teal. That just looks kind of cool. And you got the very nice tree. It's a little wobbly.
But
It's
a
really
lot
cool,
better,
though.
Yeah.
It's the
The
biggest
birch tree for the Birch Books.
Yep. Some cool details. You got. I think these are actually printed or stickered.
I think they look printed to me. Yeah, that's printed.
Printed. Yeah, we're good. So printed on the signs. You got removable roof section.
that's
And look, it's a little chameleon in there.
Aw, that's adorable.
And he's the same color as the bed, which is the same color as the house. Very cool.
Nice.
The stairs are very
Stairway.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
The grandfather clock.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting arrangement for the roof on this.
That is
Could have
odd.
been one piece, but they want to access that, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
What's inside there?
Just a little bed and a little dresser.
So there's 2 apartments here.
So they're trying to make more living space for the Lego inhabitants. That's
Who do you
good.
think lives in that house? It kind of looks like a place where Marcel would live.
No.
So
keep him out of this.
there's a tan fedora there, which suggests this is actually the detective's office house.
Oh.
But I don't know.
That's interesting.
I like that. I like that.
But
Let's make that canon.
detective office, detectives, the private eyes usually live inside their house.
Yeah, they
Their
live in the
offices.
office. They don't
Yeah.
have a house separate. Yeah. So
Is that a door under the stairs?
Is that a
Yeah,
bathroom?
it is. Look at that.
Mhm.
It's just, I don't know.
Is it just one of those?
Wait, does it go into a basement?
I don't see.
Is there a basement on this?
What? What is going on down here?
Oh, what is
Crawl
going on down
space.
here?
That's a mousetrap.
That's a mousetrap.
A bag and a scissors and a ladder?
Lego. What are you hiding from us?
Yeah, what is
What
this?
is this? What is that?
I think that's
No, look.
Is it a ladder? Yeah, it's a ladder. Yeah.
Oh,
But it's
just a folding ladder.
Yeah.
Just stored underneath. But how do you get that out? You can get that out through that little door up those. I don't know.
That's a stretch for me, but
Yeah.
Scissors? What are you doing with the
in
scissors?
the
the
bag?
bag?
What's in that bag? We
They're-
can't find out.
And mousetrap, like
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of mice in these modulars. So
That's true.
It does make sense.
You know, Chris, you actually mentioned Marcel earlier, and now I'm kind of worried about this.
It might be.
Who else would have
Yeah.
a basement
With scissors in a bag.
and live in a house this color?
Yeah.
Exactly, you're right.
Now,
No.
I do like the
And who-
street number there, 107.
Who grows pumpkins in their backyard in the city?
It's a bit much.
Literally no
At
one.
least it's not plain. That's nice. This side is a little bit plain. But
Yeah.
it's overall pretty cool building. It's a
think
little
this is-
smaller than the other ones.
But it also was one of the cheaper modulars.
Yeah.
So this retailed for $179.99.
So-
now it's retailed for $200.
Yeah.
Because of the price increase. But original was really low for a modular,
Mhm.
and I think that's what they were going for.
So more entry level
Yeah.
than the full grandiose detailed ones. Still some nice details, nice techniques, nice pieces. Yeah,
Microphone piece right there.
Yeah.
I love the colors. I'm gonna give it an 8 because I think that this tree could just be a little bit
It is very wobbly.
less
yeah.
wobbly. The basement's a little terrifying.
Yeah, that's creepy.
It's a little smaller. It's a little bit plainer. The bookshop is about everything here besides the
It's kind of a
apartments.
mid bookshop.
It's not an amazing bookshop. This could have been a several-story bookshop. Could have been really cool. So I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. So I think 8 is a pretty fair score for that. What do you guys think?
I'd say an 8.5. I agree with most things you said. The colors just really look great together.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that warm, dark
Nougat. Yep.
with the dark red, and then it's just the fun turquoise.
I think it's
and
called
the dark-
something else now, but that's what I call it.
Yeah, that's always what I've called it. I just think it looks really good together.
Good colors.
This is another, they kind of updated that window style
Mhm.
and put it again on another house, which is a great window style.
Good little
And
windows.
then the quarter tiles look really good as shingles.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is nice, wobbly but nice.
This one might be
And it
missing
has a
leaf.
fun factor with whatever the heck is going on in that basement.
Yeah.
I'd say 8.5 on that one.
8.5. Okay. What do you think, Chris?
Too much color.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't,
Not the right colors.
You know, sure, there are houses this color, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's houses every color. It's not a common color, so I'll get over that, all right? I'll get over the house color, but then they put this eccentric tree from Dr. Seuss out here.
A little wobbly, yeah.
And it is, yeah, it's very fragile. This always breaks off. I don't recognize that type of tree.
It's a birch.
Birch is what I was thinking, but
Yep. Yeah.
birch books. Ah, that's clever. It doesn't. Look,
It wasn't working for you. So.
No,
it
fair
still
enough.
doesn't work for me.
Mhm.
And then look at this part of this.
That's
Yes,
plain.
that looks like the back.
Is it the back? No.
No, but it looks like
That
the
can't
back.
be the back because
it does
it's
look
connected.
like the back.
There's
I
no
mean,
seam.
It's just so plain looking.
I think they missed some of the detail. Which
Wait.
should go around that way. No,
This might be the back. Let's try that.
you think?
I think we switched that around because I've never seen it look like that before.
Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, there we go.
That's funny.
I was like, man, that's not looking so good. That looks like
That's
the back.
funny.
That's better. Okay.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Okay, let me look at it again.
Yeah.
That looks way
That
better
helps
actually.
a lot.
So much.
That helps a lot.
That's
We
so funny.
rearranged it. Okay. Well, you
that
could
looks-
do that if
that
you wanted
looks-
to change it up in your city, but
You don't because it looks horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this is right up there with the pet shop.
It is a two-parter. It's a little bit minimized.
We're right down there with the pet shop.
Yeah.
The basement adds
A very creepy factor.
a half a point more than the pet shop. So what did I say on the pet
It's
shop?
probably like a 5.
6.5. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. Yep. So not terrible, but not one of our highlight modulars necessarily. It is very affordable still.
That's true.
So if you want to get started in modulars, it's got some good colors,
Yep.
some easy entry to the series. So.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got 2 more modulars to grab, right?
Police station, boutique hotel, and jazz club.
Might as well grab all 3 now.
Okay. 3 more modulars on the table here we can talk about. This is the next one in the series, the police station. And first off, you got an interesting 3-building design. Kind of
Very
unique.
interesting, yeah.
A very big building. This is pretty tall. It's getting towards town hall height over
Yeah.
here without the tower. It's a police station, kind of like the fire station,
Yeah.
fire brigade.
It's like, oh, thanks. Finally, we got something to go with that.
So a lot of firsts for the modular
Yeah.
series, looking pretty good overall. What are you guys thinking about this one? Let's start with Joe. You got any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very well-designed set. When it first came out, though, I don't know why, but for some reason I was like, I don't really like it. But
Yeah.
also it was the first one to have that black box, which
Mm.
didn't look super great with it. But once I saw it built, it started growing on me.
Yeah, the new art
Color
style.
use is
Yeah.
really well done.
Mhm.
So, like, this is, what is this, dark lavender?
Medium lavender? Dark
Maybe?
lavender?
Whatever. A lavender.
Mhm.
I think that
Purpley
looks really
color.
cool as a donut shop.
Yes.
It's hilarious that they put a donut shop. Oh, see, there's another one of those things like the chandelier.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
The wait, that's funny. That's Soap and Suds.
For the bank. Yep.
That's
Nice
that's
little
cute.
throwback. So.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, the donut shop beside the police station.
Several
I mean,
floors.
that's hilarious. You know, that's kind of a thing.
The donut shop knew what they were doing opening next to the police
They
station,
were like,
right?
we're gonna have
that's
great
great.
business. The newsstand is really neat.
Yeah, the little newsstand
And
beneath
then, you know, the green being the prison over there. It's really neat. The little jail cell.
This is the jail cell where they keep the bank robbers.
holding cell, yeah.
There's a toilet and a bench. That's
Okay.
it.
Hey, that's
That's all
probably
you need.
accurate.
Can you open the back window? Nope, no escape here. That's good. Not that I can tell.
They've got the booking room here with a camera where they take your mugshot.
Oh, do
Yep.
they? Yeah, and then they've got, you know, they're trying to
Conspiracy
triangulate- yeah.
theory.
That typewriter is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very
pretty
nice
good.
typewriter.
Yeah.
What else is in there?
Is that a print or a sticker?
I think
Might
it's
be
print.
That's pretty
That
cool.
elastic where they're like,
Yeah.
Mark said the conspiracy theory where they're connecting the dots.
Mhm.
That's really
That's
neat.
amazing.
Yeah.
Red rubber band there. Amazing.
What's in the top
Just a
here?
little apartment. Looks like a little stove.
They do like to add random apartments.
A little bed and a little sink. So
But do they
people
have
ha-
access?
there's a fire escape, but I don't know how much access
So that's
there is.
that's a demerit for me because I always like seeing how they have access to the next level. There's no
Yeah.
way except for a fire escape.
Well, you know what's interesting on this one is they actually did a low wall cutout here.
They
Mhm.
did.
It's a recessed wall each time.
So
and
wait,
Why
can
did they do
you-
that? Just so you can get inside it better, probably. Yeah, because
Probably.
it's such a small room.
Now, what I was thinking might be the reason at first.
That's weird because you can actually. I know this. I'm gonna cut you off here, but
okay.
you can actually see right through there into this apartment.
Yeah.
So you could be walking up the stairs while that guy's changing, and it's gonna be real awkward.
So I thought it was because they wanted to smell the donuts to get to the main square of the police station, but no, I think it's just accessibility that they're
Yeah,
looking at for
I
humans.
don't love
It's actually
that.
smart.
I
It
don't
is.
love it as a if you look inside, but think about it. You can't really see that when you're looking inside,
Mm-hmm.
so it does give you better access.
Yeah, I do love the billboard. I think that's a great
Billboard
touch.
is cool. The vine is nice. This is kind of
How
weak
about the
compared
crack?
to what they've done before.
The crack in the back.
Oh, that's
It's an
crazy.
actual crack, and it's got a plant growing out of it.
That's pretty neat, actually.
Absolutely amazing.
So some great details, some unusual choices too.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
I knew there was something
Removable
secret.
donut
they
stop
gotta break
storage
their-
up here.
They got to break their buddies out of jail, right?
Ah, okay.
So we got their crowbar hiding there.
That is a
whatever.
criminal.
Evidence room?
Maybe.
That's probably what that is.
okay.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, because there's a door going. Is that a?
That's access to the police station. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So they can't bust their buddies out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Oh,
there
a
was
questioning room with the tape recorder.
a interrogation room.
Yeah.
I thought there was a busting thing in there, but I guess not.
So some great details, good plants. These gears are really cool looking.
That might have something to do with it, actually.
Is that accessible? No, not really.
I don't know. They made an jail that you can't break out of.
That's so lame.
It's crazy. Who
Interesting.
does that?
It's not Lego.
It's a little
There's donuts in
unlikely
there,
for Lego to have.
Donuts hiding inside there.
But yeah, so I think there's some very fun things going on in this building. I like the police station. I like all the little rooms. Donut shop is fun. But the tan, it's detailed, but it's a lot of tan. I think it's kind of a big
Alright,
tan
Amy.
building. I love tan, but we're looking at like perfection among
Yeah.
architecture here. The donut shop stands out a lot more to me
I
than the
love
police
the color
station.
used.
The
yeah.
billboard's cool, but
Sand green.
Sand green's nice.
And dark green in front of it.
I'm gonna put this one in at 8 because I think that it's just a lot of tan, a lot of building. The interiors are nice, but I'm confused by the indentation. I'd rather have it all the way up. I don't always reach in there, so I don't physically play with a lot of stuff so much anymore. So I like to display it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's still very solid. There's just a few weaknesses that distract me a little
It's
bit.
good. It has good figs as well. Several good officers I know of. But
Mhm.
I was thinking 8, but now I'm gonna give it a 7
Okay.
because there's no way for the crooks to break in or out.
That is important.
That's
to
always
me.
cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a fun thing.
You can actually pull that piece out, but then you have to rebuild
yeah,
it.
so it's like it's not meant to be. It's not a function. So that's a little disappointing because I thought there was a way. If there is, please tell me what it is, guys.
Yeah, if this would open up, it would definitely add another point for me. If you could get the
I wonder
criminal
if that
on it.
was a if this is like a basement, kind of like Marcel's house there, because that is raised up a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
it might just be bricks under there, but yeah, it is good, but yeah,
Yeah, so I'm gonna say a 7.
it
because
missed opportunities.
it
Maybe
could have been better.
Yeah,
I don't see anything wrong with this.
there you go.
I would give it a 10, but there's something about it that I don't love, and it might be the color scheme. Maybe because I'm a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't love that color. Next to a police station,
Yep.
you know, but so I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything.
You have less problems with it
Wrong
than we
with
do. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. There's something that just isn't like, oh yeah,
Something about this has never really like
yeah, I'm with you on
made
that.
me like, I don't know. It's just they don't flow together that well.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is
But-
kind of a middle of the road
Mm-hmm.
kind of filler building. It's not the corner. It's not a grandiose. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's big, but it's not like super eye-catching.
You know what? I think I would rather see a police station by itself and not sandwiched between an odd-colored jail cell and a donut shop.
Gotcha.
Maybe that might be it,
Hmm.
because it's modular. Let me place it where I want to place it.
So if it's more like the town hall where it's one big building, it might catch your eye
Or
more.
like the pet shop where
Yeah.
you can break them off.
Yep. Gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, police station, not too bad. Not perfect. But speaking of eye-catching and
That'll
dynamic,
get you.
and that wow factor, that it factor, I think this is one that really has raised the bar as far as detail and that angle, very seamless on top, but super just radical shift in modular thinking here.
It is quite wild.
We might end up having some critiques for it for that reason, but
Maybe.
looking at it, this is
Also,
amazing.
The color they didn't use tan. That's the flesh color.
Yeah, that's
What's it
light
called?
flesh.
Light flesh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
And I didn't notice that before.
extremely ornate and curved sand green roofs.
Yeah.
You got some white window frames. A wild-looking palm tree over here
Yeah,
with
it
gold.
looks great. Those crowns look really good.
Yeah.
They should have been recolored into tan.
Tan or brown,
Yeah.
but the gold, that's probably the only color they have besides maybe white. So, but they got a little bit of a fine art exhibition over here, or building right here, a little
Can that pop off right there?
dining area,
A dumpster.
a dumpster on the back. So,
So there's your little fine arts. This is awesome.
yeah.
This is such a good Easter egg. You know what that is?
No.
You don't know what that is?
This is super early?
No. Let me pull this up. That's not my phone.
It's a Lego art piece, maybe?
No, come on, man. I'm actually disappointed you don't know this.
I don't. There's a Picasso on the wall there.
It's amazing, and I still am shocked that I'm the only one who knows that.
There's a Picasso on the wall. There's a little billboard for more Picasso, more,
It's a brick Picasso.
yeah, Brick Picasso. There you go. What is that from, Joe? You gotta explain.
I'm pulling it up so you can see.
All right, let's see how this roof comes off here.
Mhm. So this is a hotel, right? Because it's the boutique hotel. So you got a very nice made bed with chocolate on top.
Yeah.
Very good
That's,
sign.
I think that's king size bed.
Exactly. You got a fancy little classic TV over here, a little bottle of something there. You got a nice, huge armoire over here.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
A full bathtub with soap ready to go, a toilet. So that's a full room there. Probably one of the biggest bedrooms we've seen.
How do you get up there? Is there stairs?
There's a stairway on that corner. You can see Chris right there.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works.
And Joe's missing our critique of the building itself. It's okay. He's looking
I'm
for the
trying
art.
to find
It's about the art. So here we
It's
got
the
a.
part of the brick.
Is that the laundry room in here, or another room? There's a office. Looks like in here. So I don't know if these are rooms that people stay in or if it's for the people managing the hotel, but it's pretty well designed. Nice rounded window area out here.
I think this is a suite.
There you go.
Mhm. Oh, it's the Creator Expert logo.
Cool.
They've gotten rid of the Creator Expert logo
I
now.
know,
but
and that's why I had to try to go find it on something older.
Look at that swivel chair in the corner window.
That's cool.
Oh, what was this? Sorry, I missed
Oh,
the
so it's
thing.
a full suite.
That's like a really
I think I've seen
fancy
this.
one.
And what's cool is it is actually, like you said, it's a full suite. So they gave you everything. They gave you the armoire, the chair, the bathroom with a tub, the TV, the bed with a chocolate on it. So this is a high-end hotel. The
It's
keys,
nice.
The keys are cool.
so they're actual keys, not just
You got
cards.
the lobby. Oh, and you got some names. I got to read the names.
Also,
here.
this is a nice shout out to the typewriter that had just come out.
Yeah.
That was cool because they did it the sand green.
So there's Clark, Minnie, a couple in cursive that I can't read. But Minnie is reminding me of the little star who is
mini stuff. What was it? Mini figure.
Mini figure.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready to judge this one.
Let's judge it up. What's your thoughts on this one, Chris?
Well,
I've got some thoughts.
You got thoughts too, Joe?
Yeah. Who are they gonna arrest with those? That is actually a cool part. I have a big problem with this set.
Uh-oh. Let's hear it, Joe. What's
and
your
it's
problem?
actually, I think it's very valid.
Okay.
So this is a very cool looking set.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fantastic. Can you grab that other set for a second?
Yeah. As an example?
Yeah, this is really cool, but it's a corner. You know, corners are supposed to make it flow. You put this together with this one,
You got a gap?
you got a gap.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't look horrible, but they did this one specifically to fit with the police office because it has this already indention.
Mm-hmm.
Put it with any other one, it smashes this palm tree.
that
You're
and
right.
you see the blank
You
walls.
see a quite
You
and
see
then you
blank
see
walls.
right through it as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, they made this look really cool and ornate, but it is not a good corner.
What a shame. It's a lot like the Parisian.
So
Yeah.
this side is fine,
Yeah, that fits just
but
fine.
over here it's not so fine.
Yeah.
That cool
I
angle.
feel like this is even worse than the Parisian because it's corner. It's
Yeah.
supposed to make it flow into. So I'm just a little disappointed they didn't make this. And I think the reason they did that is they didn't want it to be too much like Cafe Corner, so they wanted to add something else.
So that cool angle that looks so dynamic is causing issues
Yeah.
for the modular system.
Looks 10 out of 10, but because they didn't, fit it quite right and the design is flawed, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10.
There you go. I understand.
Well, yeah,
That's-
knock it
and
down
that's a-
2 points for that.
Yeah, I mean that's huge. Your city
I'm
has
gonna
to
knock it
look
down
ornate.
8 point.
Yeah,
I'm a 9 because I still love a lot of the
it is
detail.
very beautiful set. Yeah,
I'm a 9 as well. I was gonna give it a 10.
yeah.
But you mentioned that, and that's right.
That's a real
big
deal breaker. That does hurt
Yeah.
the set a lot.
Yep.
All right, well, here's our final one. This is the big shebang. The last.
The last one they've made so far.
This is the currently last one.
We're probably expecting a few more modulars.
Yeah,
In the coming years.
I don't expect them to ever stop.
As long as they keep selling, and they will, I'm sure. So.
Jazz Club.
Jazz Clubs. This is the latest modular.
Yep.
Got some great colors.
Yeah.
Got the dark red. We love dark colors on buildings.
Then you've got the light yellow.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty bright yellow, but I think it makes sense
It
with the
is.
Italian
I'm
restaurant
glad it's
there.
not that neon yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That would.
That would be too much.
I love the cello. That's such a good part. I'm glad they made that.
One thing I like about this set is they've really leaned away from stickers. So these are all prints.
That's really nice.
Because that's one of my problems with the Palace Cinema is those are all stickers, and you have to be very careful when putting them down.
Yeah.
This one you just build. There's nothing interrupting those great signs from being put out there. So, yeah. Great colors, great details, interesting figures. Let's look at the floors inside. I've never actually been inside
I
this
haven't
one.
really looked inside here either. So you've got the little music room here.
Mm-hmm. Makeup
Wait,
room.
This is like a magician's room too. Look at this. It's got the flowers, the bunny.
Mm-hmm.
This looks familiar.
Yep.
Usually pulls that out of his sleeve or something. And then
This is cool. Look at the second floor, how there's a balcony looking down onto the stage.
That's
that is
cool.
kinda
Pretty neat. And sewing machine.
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
There's a
The costumes.
tailor.
Yeah, look at all those fabric.
Yeah.
There's a tailor sign right there.
Oh yeah, it's a tailor. He actually has a little door there as well.
Does that is that a? I've never seen that piece right there, the red piece.
I noticed this yesterday when
Never
I was
see
putting
that?
it out, and I've never seen that.
Never seen that either. I don't know what that is.
I don't
Some
know
sort
if
of-
it's made for that
It's
or
got a Technic axle hole in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like a tab of some kind.
So I do think the Jazz Club looks really cool, but one of the cool things we like about modulars is that they brick build those or they they work it in and they just printed it.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
this,
that's a little-
the sign says Jazz Club on it.
And also, if you're walking through the city,
It's not as
You
visible.
don't see it. That's why all those other ones are like this, because you're looking at it from this way or this way, not
Yeah.
looking at it from across the street most of the time.
They are now thinking about this being on a shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and they're thinking that sign should be facing, especially if they only want to print
Yeah.
one side. It's facing the person that's building it
So,
and displaying
a
it.
little
And
disappointing.
There's a lot of controversy right now going on in the LEGO universe. Can minifigures actually see, and does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's new to
haven't
me,
heard that,
Chris.
no,
But
pretty
yeah,
sure.
You made that up.
I do like that Italian restaurant there and how it's connected to the jazz club. That's where they get their food.
Yeah, you got it.
That's great.
Go grab a snack, grab a pizza, and the pizza's actually in slices there, which is neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is another solid entry. It is straight across. Is there anything on the back? How's the back looking on this building?
It has something. It's just I don't know what it is.
Let's see.
Also, I love that they have this brick chimney actually
Yeah.
design running through the whole thing.
It's nice. A little bit of a.
Yeah, what is that?
It's embedded, so I can't pull it off. But there might be like a beehive or something.
I don't know. It's very interesting.
Wood for the
Oh,
Italian
yeah, that's it.
wood.
Oh yeah, that's wood.
It's got a wood. It's
Wood-fired
actual
pizza,
wood,
yeah.
Wood burning. And then there's a squirrel making a nest.
Yeah, exactly.
Never seen
Greenhouse
that
is
before.
cool.
The greenhouse is cool. It's well designed.
So, plenty of detail, plenty of fun little additions. I don't think there's. It's nice and basic. The jazz club is cool. It doesn't speak to me as much as like the detective's office or the
Not-
bank.
Not what I would have thought of.
It's a cool. I think every city needs a jazz club or a
It's neat,
theater or
yeah.
things like that. So, I think I'm gonna have to go 8.5. I think, just because it's got some solid details, but it's not like. I don't know. It's not the one I would buy if I was given a couple of really nice modulars lined up. So, but not too much you can fault it on. Maybe just a little bit of a plain back, a little bit of a plain roof. They had to put a squirrel nest up there to kind of do something up there. But
I don't know. I'm just used to looking at the new modular and being like, nice. You know,
Yeah.
that's cool.
it is the latest and greatest.
This one didn't wow me as much, and I still don't really know why.
Mhm.
Like it's a good
Like
design.
the police station, you can't
It
quite put
looks
your finger on
good.
it.
It's just it's just not amazing.
Hmm.
And then I've also seen a recolor of this in dark blue that the designer wanted to do, and they told him no, that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it looks better.
So the dark blue was the intended color.
And then
for
they
it, huh?
changed it to the dark red, which still
Hmm.
works and doesn't look bad. I just think the dark blue looked better.
Dark blue would have been cool. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd say it's a pretty good set, but I'm gonna go 7.5 on this.
Okay. How you feeling about this, Chris?
There should be a piece of pizza on that table,
They could have done that.
Or customers.
but that could have been the builder. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one of our customers built this for us, and thank you, by the way. He said he had two. He didn't need a third one.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah,
Yeah.
one is probably plenty. This is a good set, but yeah.
I love it. It's great. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I didn't see anything wrong with the police station, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it just didn't, the colors just are, you
You're
see
right.
stuff like this in a city, where you have just buildings that just don't match. And so it is normal to see. That doesn't mean I like it still.
Yeah.
We talked about this on the Morning Brick. We knew they were announcing a new modular, and we were guessing what we thought that they would do.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think, what doesn't a city have? So eventually they're gonna either have to remake another bakery, they're
Or
gonna
a
have
bank.
to remake another a restaurant or a dry cleaner, detective's office. They're gonna have to remake things eventually because they're just gonna run out of stuff.
Yeah.
right?
What else do you put in city? Yeah.
So they're gonna have competing things. But what I had thought is there's no like places to party or a bar,
Mm-hmm.
and cities have bars,
Oh,
whether,
yeah.
whether they're made for kids or not.
Yeah.
So how could you take a kid's toy and make a bar? And they kind of did that with the jazz club
Fair
because
enough.
you do go to a jazz club to drink.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that at a jazz club. So I thought it was a clever way to integrate the speakeasy bar
Yep. Mhm.
thing without actually making a bar.
Yeah.
So I like that. I'm going to give it a 9.
There you go.
Nice.
It's good modular. All right, and there's one other one we could include though, if you want to. It's the
That was it. That was the 2023 one.
Well, we had the downtown flower and design stores from Friends, which is basically a modular. If you want to throw that one on the table. Nope.
That's that doesn't count, Mark.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
That's not even a little bit like.
I like that set a lot. I just thought
What?
I'd mention it.
Unity Street?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not a modular.
You don't like it? Oh, okay. Well,
It's a friend set.
maybe
Yeah.
next time. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, there's also the there's another modular. The I think they call it the Fortrex.
Yeah.
We could review that too if you
All
want.
right. Never mind. Anyway, we're good. Yeah, so what as Chris is tabulating the scores? That's a lot of modulars.
That's what 18 right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty long video. Thank you guys for sticking
Yeah,
with us
absolutely.
and listening to all our thoughts. This has been fun though.
Absolutely. This is more fun than I thought it would be.
All right, let's start with the lowest ranking.
Okay. I
Okay.
think I know what
that's
that is.
easy. Pet
That
shop.
was the pet shop. I thought it would have been Market Street, honestly. Actually, I calculated that wrong. Look at that.
4.3.
Okay, so it is Market Street.
There you go.
4.3.
Yeah, 4.33 for Market
So
Street.
it's a pretty low
How
ranking
many
on that.
did we say there were?
18.
18. We just talked about 18 modulars.
That's why it took so long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 18. Market Street's the worst. You got the pet shop next, which the pet shop's really not that bad.
Just
kind of
not
neutral.
It's just
great.
not great.
Yeah.
You're right.
It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, that had a score of 5.5.
I feel like after that it jumps pretty high up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it jumps right up to 7.83. There's two of them tied for that. You've got the Bookshop and Town Hall.
That's shocking, actually.
You guys both gave Town Hall a 7.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.5.
Wow, that seems wrong now.
Actually,
but
technically, I think Cafe Corner is 7.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, you got it. Thanks, Mark.
So.
So that is 16 for Cafe Corner, which is fantastic.
I know.
Mhm.
I
Wow.
mean, they're just all so good. It is.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
get to a point where it's like.
You're right.
It's the first. It's got weaknesses.
Yeah.
And then you've got tied for, I guess, 14th place.
I'd say we give this 13
Let's
and
give-
give this 14
Yeah,
because that's
so
definitely better.
15. That's Bookshop is number 15, and
14
Town
is
Hall is
not.
14.
Yeah, I definitely would say Town Hall is better.
And
than
the
Bookshop.
newer ones have an advantage because they have more colors and more parts
Yeah,
to use.
yeah.
So there's no excuse for the Bookshop to be number 15.
Yeah, no,
Or
exactly.
14, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's after that? Do we have any more in the sevens? Nope.
Number 13 would be it, and there's an 8.16. That would be it here.
Yeah.
That's the Palace Cinema.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And we're not saying these are bad. They're
It's
just
just
there's
where
others
they
that are
are.
better.
Yep.
I'm surprised that I gave it a 9.5.
So now, oh wait, we missed a 8.
Oh, okay. So that's 13. The
Yeah.
Downtown Diner is number 13,
And then police station's also an 8.
12.
and
Oh, no,
let's,
yeah, okay.
let's say the police station is
I'd say
13,
it's a little bit.
and the diner is
yeah.
a 12.
Okay.
That puts the Palace
At
Cinema
11.
at 11. So now we're getting into the top 10.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Keep
make
helping
sure we
me
don't
look
get any
here
more.
because I'm
I see
missing.
8.33 is next.
Yeah. 8.33
Yeah.
would be it,
So
and that
Jazz
is the
Club.
Jazz Club.
So, and that
Okay.
that seems about right.
Number
it's about
10.
middle of the pack.
So we got a couple of
There's
8.67s.
2, 3, 8.7, 8.67s.
Yeah. Okay, we've got the Boutique
And I don't see
Hotel,
any 8.5s.
the Green Grocer, and the Fire Brigade. Let's go.
I'd say Green Grocer.
Is
Fire
the
Brigade's
better
probably
one.
the better. I think
Fire
Fire,
Brigade?
Brigade's better than any
Mark?
of those.
I say Green Grocer, but
I say Green Grocer too.
Alright, then
Two
Green
beats
Grocer.
one.
Okay,
So
that's the highest
We're
then.
looking
Yeah.
at the Boutique Hotel. I think you guys would agree is
9.
9, and then
8.
Fire Brigade's 8.
And
Green
then-
Grocer 7.
that leaves like 9s.
Let's see. The Grand Emporium's a 9.
Parisian's a 9.
Parisian's a 9.
Okay, so those are the next two.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Grand Emporium versus Parisian.
I say Parisian's better.
I would put Parisian above Grand Emporium.
I
on
say
that
the
one.
Grand Emporium's better
But-
because the funky
Yeah.
patio messes
Mhm.
up the modular system, but you guys say
Olive
it's
green.
better, so we're gonna
Olive
go with
green.
better. So Grand Emporium's number 6, the Parisian is number 5,
Mhm.
9.16.
9.16. There's
Corner
2.
Garage and Detectives.
Detectives and Corner Garage.
Corner Garage and Detective's Office.
That is tough.
That is tough. Yeah.
I definitely lean towards Detective's Office on that one, but the Corner Garage is good. I can understand if you guys prefer that. So.
I say let's give it to Detective's Office.
because it's older.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say I would put them both right there.
They're both
equal.
9.16. They should be.
But the
equal.
fact that it's older, it's
So,
got that senior.
Corner Garage is number 4,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then Detectives is 3.
Corner garage is 4. Detective's office number 3. So now we're top 2 here.
5.
They tied for 9.5.
We should have
That's
one
it.
more, right?
No,
That's it.
1 and 2.
Oh, duh.
So we've got the Brick Bank and Assembly Square.
That's
Flip a
actually
coin.
kinda
I
crazy.
think I know what the answer is, but I want to hear what
I'm
you
completely
guys say.
neutral.
Mark,
You're
you have to
complete-
choose
yeah.
one.
Oh no! Oh, okay. I gotta go Assembly Square.
Brick Bank.
Brick Bank.
Okay, Brick Bank it
Yeah.
is. I'm fine with that. So,
It's smaller, and they did better with that. Comparing,
Brick
so-
Bank, Assembly Square, Detective's Office,
Wow,
Corner Garage, Restaurant,
those are the top
and
5.
from
which,
there, yeah,
those are a good top 5.
yeah. I'll actually put. Might even do a little graphic
Yeah,
with the
add 'em
numbers
all
and
up here.
the picture of the modular next to
Yeah.
it, so we can see our rankings.
And
That's our careful
And
deliberation.
if you guys will comment your ranking, we'd love to see how you switch them up. If you like the classic ones better than the newer ones, or vice versa, please let us know. We'd love to see that in
Yeah.
your comments.
Did we drop the ball on any of these rankings? Did
No,
something
let
be
us know.
totally changed? Is one of these a horrible modular that needs to be put down? Let us know. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this
Does
video.
anybody not put Market Street down at the bottom?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people might love it. You never know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we'll hear from them in the comments. But yeah, thanks for your time,
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.